Hello students, today we are going to learn about data handling. This is one of the chapter from your maths subject. See, data handling is nothing but the process of ensuring that your research data is safe. Okay, why we maintain data? We maintain data in every field. Wherever you go, there is the data handling. If you see doctor maintains record of their patients. In the education field, school maintains records of your progress card. Economics also maintains record. Astrologers also maintain records. Weather department maintains record. So everywhere you go, there is a data and there is a data handling. How they work? Like they first gather the information, then they arrange the information, and then they analyze the information. Now, what is the need of this whole procedure of data handling? Basically, on the basis of this data, they take decisions, or they analyze the situation, or they find a solution for the problem. Let's take example of your school. In your school, everyday attendance is taken, right? School maintains the progress cards. So what is the need of that? After doing all this effort or all this research, they can find out the best strategy for children or best teaching style for the students, right? They can make the changes in their strategies and their policies. So this is very important. Okay, and there are various ways like mean, median, mode are the ways to find the data, like to analyze the data handling. Okay, now what is data? Data is nothing but the collection of information in the form of numerical figure, right? Now if I say one data, you can say one numerical figure, it is called observation. Okay, and collection of observation is called data. What is variable? Variable is the quantity which you are measuring in the survey. So these are terms that you are going to have when you are going to solve the sum. So you should be familiar with these words. Now I was explaining about mean, median, mode. All these are nothing but the representing values for the set of values. Okay, let's take first example of mean. Mean is nothing but the average value. Median is nothing but the middle number. Okay, mean is when, like for example, if I'm telling that particular class got 70%, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that every student of that class got 70%, but one or two must have got 50%, and many of you got like 80%, but 70% is a number which is representing the whole class. Okay, all the students, marks obtained by all the students. So this is the mean. Median means when set of values given to you, and when you are arranging those set of values either in ascending order or descending order, and then finding the mid value, that is called a median. And here you will get the set of values either in the odd number or even number. So there are two formulas to find the median in that case. Now next terms. Variate. I told you variable, that is the thing which we are finding in the survey. So any one observation in that column is called variate. Particular observation is called variate. What is array? Array is nothing but when you are arranging the given set of values either in ascending form or in descending form. Now what is range? Range is when you are arranging the given set of values in at least either in ascending order or descending order, and after doing that, when you will get highest value and the lowest value, and when you will find the difference between highest value and the lowest value, you will get range. Now what is frequency distribution? For that, first understand what is frequency. Frequency means in given set of values, particular observation is occurring frequently. So you are noting that frequency. Got it? So when you are arranging that kind of frequency in particular tabular form, it is called frequency distribution. If you say this, see this table, here you can see the one column is there frequencies of students. I can say that 5 students got rupees in the range of 20 to 30. 8 students got rupees in the range of 30 to 40. So this is 5, 8, 9, 10, 6, 2 is nothing but the frequency. Means 5, how many times particular thing is appearing. occurring. I'll just give you a small example of range. See, this is the given values and you are going to find the range for it. First we will arrange the data in the ascending order or descending order. Then you will find the smallest value and the largest value, and then you will find the difference. That is, if you see over here, 30 is the largest value and 9 is the smallest value. So 30 minus 9, you will get range. Thanks for listening. Now we will see one small example on median. Okay, I told you will get set of values either in the either in odd number or even number. So first we will see what if it is even number. So 627941 is the set of values given to you, and if you count those numbers you will get 6, that is even number. So for even number there is one formula to calculate the median, and when the numbers are odd like 62794, that is a B example where the numbers are in the odd given values are in the odd number. So there is also one formula to calculate the median in that case. So if you see 627941, that is a example, there the formula is n by 2 term plus n by 2 plus 1 term whole thing divided by 2. So by doing this, n by 2 means, what is n over here? 6. So 6 by 2 is the third term, plus n by 2 plus 1, that is fourth term. Okay, and whole thing divided by 2. So what is third term in the given set of values? After arranging in ascending order, that is 4. And what is fourth term? That is 6. So after adding 4 plus 6, you will get 10, and then the whole thing divided by 2, you will get 5. So median for this even set of values is 5. Now coming to the B example, where the values are, when given set of values is odd. Now here the formula is n plus 1 upon 2 term. So how you will find here? N is what here? 5. So 5 plus 1, that is 6. 6 by 2, 3, third term. So third term is 6 after arranging in ascending order. Okay, now I'll give you a small example of mode also. Mode is nothing but the value which is occurring most frequently in the given set of values. It is a number which is appearing the most, like repeating most in the given set of values, or you can say with the number with the highest frequency. So if the given set of values 4, 89, 65, 11, 54, 11, 90 and 56, if these are the set of values, can you observe this set of values and can you tell me what is the mode of this given set of values? See, only 11 is appearing twice, means the number which is appearing more than once is only one number, that is 11. So I can clearly say that the mode of given set of values is 11. Now in one example I have tried to give you the 3 mean, median and mode experience. See, now same set of values I have taken 8, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 1. Now first with the given set of values I will find the mean. How to find the mean? I told you sum of observation upon number of observation. So first I will add all the set of values 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 divide by 8. That is the number of observations. That will give me 3. So mean is 3. Now same set of values I will find the median. Now here as you see the set of values is 8. That is a even number, right? So what is the formula? N by 2. That is 8 by 2 is 4. So first I will arrange the given numbers in ascending order, and then I will calculate the formula. So fourth and fifth, right? So fourth and fifth number is 2 and 3. So what is the 2 plus 3 divided by 2? That will give me 2.5. Got it? So median for the even number is 2.5. Now if you see this, after arranging the given set of values, I can clearly say that 1 is appearing thrice, 4 is appearing twice, okay, and other numbers are appearing for only once. So I can clearly make out that mode for the given set of values is 1. Why? Because it is appearing the most. Thanks for listening.